System. A lot of people.
The neck hitbox, man. I mean, he said he's gonna do something about it.
People complaining about the neck/throat hitbox.
It's good that, bro. I'm very happy he brought this shit up. I'm very happy he brought this shit up, bro. Because at least you know it's universal. Even the Marines don't like it.
And it needing more protection or a smaller hitbox.
I remember that I actually have had.
Bro, he's on go over. I mean, no matter what the player base complains about, they have this goal in mind regardless of what we really want. I think they changed that goal up though. The broken quest bit at the end just dodges the questions completely.
I comment on that, and I actually even said something about it, like maybe decrease it or increase another
faster skill leveling
that's near it or something.
The skill system in Scavenge and Tarkov, people want to be able to level up their skills faster, particularly with a wipe like this current one, being so short, and people want to be able to level up and have a chance to get skills higher. Could you potentially, for a wipe, just test out increasing the rate in which people level their skills, or maybe reducing the diminishing returns for a wipe just to see how it goes as like a test?
I don't know. Maybe we can do it for PvE, for example. I'm not sure about PvP. I don't know, because it's always the same thing. Somebody's saying like it's too fast. Somebody's saying it's too slow. Somebody's saying it's too good. Somebody says like it's really bad, and it's always the same thing.
Now, next category is optimization. Sounds good. Very broad question. Where do you see the game in 5 years? Like, what would be the ultimate vision of Tarkov in 5 years?
Sustainable process, DLCs, updates. I think something like we have now, but not that big patches and not that big updates, but something good, sustainable, solid in terms of updates for 5 or 10 years more.
With one.
Just, oh man, the answers are just so, man, I wish he said. I mean, I guess the 30. What did he say about the 30 bucks again?
People complaining.
This is like my biggest issue with the game right now. I swear it's the neck hitbox. That's my biggest issue right now, personally.
About the neck/throat hitbox and it needing more protection or a smaller hitbox.
I remember that I actually have had a comment on that, and I actually even said something about it, like maybe decrease it or increase another hitbox that's near it or something.
So make the neck hitbox smaller, or make a hitbox that's near it, overlap it, and make it so just basically remove the hitbox essentially.
I'm being cognizant of your time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just read out the ones that are more simple answers.
Whatever,
and then what I might do is I'll send the rest via a message to you, and when you've got some spare time, you can write your replies to me. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Domination. Oh my fuck, domination.
I'm attack domination. I'm attack domination. Yeah, dude. I'm immune to homo thugs. I am the homo thug. Boom. Yes, yes, yes. Nice kit. Goated kit. Ooh. 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 Oh yeah. Gotta make that count. Ooh. Why is the barrel green? Why is the fucking weapon barrel green? What is that about? Watched Lars Bar video yesterday. Did you like it?
Do you have any plans to rework Lighthouse?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
White House is getting reworked. Good to know. Let me see the factory lighting, actually. I'm curious about that.
Factory lighting.
Oh, it's so
really
bad.
dark. I understand what you're trying to get out of it. It's immersive. It's cool, but it's really friggin' hard to play now. Like, it's so easy to hide in some weird corner of shadow and darkness and just kill someone. Like, it's hard to move around. Like, the underground makes sense, but could we brighten up upstairs, like in the actual main area? Because yeah, it's actually really dark.
okay, I will check on it with you guys. Because yeah, I saw that. Like,
I feel like pestily. Swiss Wars does fit perfectly with the pig. It actually does, right? It feels like pestily is walking on eggshells with the questions. He's trying to be very careful. You know what I mean? Because like he doesn't want to hurt his feelings. What up, Solar? With the homophobe that was digging at me yesterday, I know you look familiar. You figured me out through the mask. Fuck.
it's way too dark. at some point, but I don't know. We'll think about it.
Can we increase the loot on ground
Suppressor
zero for the-
rework.
A lot of people have how do I explain this? After about 2 weeks into the wipe, people feel like the maps are really dead, and
Yes, because everybody just uses suppressors. Dude, this is a very simple solution. I swear. All they need
a
to
large
do.
amount of that is
This fucking keyboard actuates when I just look at it, bro. Fucking hell. They should make it so that loud guns have way better recoil and they don't actually blind you when you shoot, so you can see what you're shooting at. So there's a reason to run loud guns and a reason to run suppressed, right? That should be good. So like loud for performance, suppressed for like, you know what I mean, still some performance, but also like, you know, to be silent and shit.
is because of suppressors. Can we make suppressors either rarer or only quiet when they're using subsonic ammo, or like just a rework on suppressors in general? Because I think when you hear people shooting, you know there's someone over there. For the people wanting PvP, they can run over to it. For the people wanting to hide, they can go, I don't want to go over there, there's people shooting. And I think it would make the lobbies feel less dead if you could hear more people shooting. But at the moment, most of the meta weapons are using suppressors. Did you make a recoil change last wipe?
What?
Did you change the recoil at all last wipe?
No. No.
Because people, yeah, there was debates over it.
They did nerf MDR and SA58. What up, Usagi? They did nerf the SA and the MDR. They did. They definitely did, no?
It's always like this. It's like that moment when they showed this slightly changed rotational force. Rotational. It's not even up down. It's like rotational things in the recoil, and they said like, "Oh my god, remove it! Oh my god!" I remember that.
One of the solutions for boss spawn rates, because I think a lot of people get really frustrated at running a map over and over again, was to actually remove the boss killing quest from the kappa. So if
Nah, don't do that. Like, okay, listen. Nah, don't do that. No. Getting that first boss kill of the wipe for your kappa is one of the like most satisfying feelings in all of Tark, man. All of it, bro. What up, Adrian? Plank with a nail covered with leaves. Okay, so why are you being a retard?
With those ones
Why the fuck do you even remember that shit?
from the app, from actually getting the kappa container, and then it would be focused on you kill the boss
Why do you remember that shit, Adrian, bro? What the fuck?
for achievements, because you've got the 1 kill, the 15 kill, and then obviously killers 100 kills. Those are there, and you still have the quest in the game, but you wouldn't be required to, like, people wouldn't be forced to farm bosses over and over again to get the kappa container, which would stop that funnel of people constantly farming bosses to get their kappa container.
Hater, thank you for the 14. Thank you, Hater. Push the fucking sub, my man. And rewards are actually very good early wipe. I like the boss quests. Why is there no TTS? You're getting fucked. GG's.
Because what happens is later in the wipe, you have like 4 or 5 people
Thanks,
array,
Hater.
literally just sprinting to boss spawns to try and get their kills, and then they're gambling with the spawn rate of bosses. And I just thought this was an interesting take on how to, if people want to kill bosses, get achievements, and have the fun fight, they can, but it's not forcing people to do the kills.
Well, nobody's forced to go for kappa. Nobody's like you don't have to go for kappa. Nobody's forcing you, you know what I mean? It's completely optional if you want to get kappa or not, right? Yeah. Yeah, like, dude, go fight the bosses if you want kappa. If you don't, just don't. It's that simple, bro. Like, I don't know. Keep the bosses for kappa. I'm sorry, but that's one of my favorite parts of the kappa grind. It's just that the bosses should actually spawn. That's basically it.
To get the kappa. I'll leave that with you. You can have a think about it.
Okay.
A lot of people want to be able to pack mags without having the menu open. They want to start the pack and then be able to look around. If you could add this, I'm up to quality of life, by the way.
Oh, quality of life suggestions. Let me hear it. No. This is big. This is big. Let me hear this.
Sorting items into containers. So like when you press sort, it will put all the money into into money cases, etc. Being able to search the stash would be a really cool addition. These are mostly additions that they'd like to see, quality of life stuff. The ability to use the traders / hideout while loading into a raid, is that coming? You've already added the ability to sell on the flea market.
That'd be nice.
And sort your stash, which I love, by the way.
It is really nice.
What
Traders.
and hideout crafting.
Hideout, it will be pretty hard because we are unloading scene, as I believe. And it will be pretty hard for us. But about trading, I will ask.
What's coming in the hideout? Do we know? Is there anything? Because there's still a couple.
That's it? Bro, there's so much more quality of life shit they could do. Come on.
Spots left, or is that for 1.0 and we're not allowed to know?
You'll see. You'll see. Something is coming.
Something's coming.
Hideout cat or dog or pet?
Cat, but it's planned. I'm not sure about when it will be, but
The fucking hideout cat, man. Let me see the optimization segment.
thing.
Now, next category is optimization. Multi-threaded / multi-core optimization, along with AI performance improvements, as that's the main FPS limiting factor at the end of the day. The more AI you have loaded into a map means you have less frames for the user, regardless if it's on the BSG servers or local. Is there plans on how you're going to help make it so particularly low-end PCs can play maps like Streets of Tarkov?
Yo, thank you, Zizeli. Thanks for the 4 months, dude.
Suppressor Masters.
What up, Mr. Rizmaxers?
And
Rizmas investors.
Yes, it's ongoing. It's a big ongoing problem for that because I always about that. I tell guys like we need to optimize streets more. We need to make it playable, but we stuck. At some point, we stuck with these limitations of the engine and basically the location itself. It's too complicated, too big. So I even thought that we should split it on 2 locations. City 1, City 2, I don't know, something. And maybe it will run better.
Maybe they could make it so that, like, if you're not looking at a direction, the AI is not rendering for you. Like, or can they just not do that? Like, if I'm looking here, the stuff behind me is not rendering, the fucking AI and shit. Or like, is that
So
like, I don't know. Does that make any sense?
it's still
Wasn't Mip streaming doing that? I guess.
questionable thing. We're waiting for
Knowing BSG, nothing will much.
a lot of things still ongoing in terms of
Boss
optimization.
spawn rates.
Hear about it. The next category I have is maps, bosses, and AI. There was a lot of things that were kind of in this category. A lot of discussion about boss spawn rates. There was a lot of comments about how at the start of a wipe the spawn rates are too low and it's being painful. A few suggestions, solutions that could help alleviate some of the pain. Besides just increasing their spawn rates, if you do want to have the spawn rates lower. Map modifiers. This is a really interesting concept. I think it's been borrowed from Path of Exile, maybe Diablo, where for a certain period of time, each map would have increased boss spawn chances or extra loot. So maybe like, every day it rotates from a different map and we'd know which map it is and the boss could be 100% spawn rate or 50%.
Oh, yes.
It's just an increased spawn rate or
Oh, yeah.
even
I
a chance
think-
to have better loot or...
Like a weekly rotation or like every 3 days or some shit. A new boss, a new map has like more action on it.
Any
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of option
Oh, yeah, that's a fire idea.
like that.
I think we planned something like this to have this roaming bosses or something. Not roaming, increased chance of
Event
on
achievements.
locations.
And the rest of them I'll send through to you in a message. I actually don't have a lot more to go, so just to let you know. Achievements. So the event achievements. Are you planning to do when there's an event achievement, are you planning to redo that event so people can get that achievement? Or can they be moved to their own tab so people can 100% complete Escape from Tarkov?
I don't know. We need to think about it because we thought that we saw a really limited achievement that you won't be able to have if the event is gone. But we'll think about it. Maybe we'll.
I feel like he responds the same to everything. I feel like every response is, I don't know, we'll think about it. I don't know, we'll think about it. I'll ask my people. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. I'll think about it. Every single response is, I'll think about it. Okay, man, keep thinking about it, I guess.